So years ago, a Chinese tightrope walker survived a fall of more than 100 feet. He was actually blindfolded and was walking backwards across the tightrope. Did real well for over half of it, but then some winds picked up and he began to lose some of his balance. He said he even got dizzy, and that was it. He fell. He survived, but boy, that was a scary fall. And that's all it takes is one mistake. We've been talking about that the last couple weeks. We said just one slip, that's it. You can slip by being naive, and that is you'll believe anything. You can slip by being a skeptic, and that is you don't believe anything. Well, this third way you can slip off that thin, tight rope of wisdom is by being foolish. That is, you have to have that stubborn belief, really stubborn, that you already know. Proverbs 1 says, "How long, fools, will you hate knowledge?" In other words, the person who always thinks they know will never learn anything, and they're always limited by what they already know. They never can draw on any other source than themselves. Proverbs 12:15 says, "The way of a fool is right in his own eyes." The defining words of a fool are, "I know, I know, I know." But the fool's always limited by his own resources because he'll never take anybody else's understanding in. Proverbs 131 says, "Fools will eat the fruit of their own way." In other words, the fact that they won't listen to anybody else comes back on them, and they're going to have to just be satisfied with their limited knowledge and their limited understanding, and they'll never be able to live according to wisdom. Here's the thing. We have to realize we're not always right. We have to realize we don't always know. And there is so much more we need to learn. And if we don't get that, we'll slip off that thin line of wisdom. It doesn't take much. It just takes the willingness to believe anything, the willingness to believe nothing, or the willingness to think you already know. And you're well on your way to falling off. You're well on your way to destruction. And these are the things that we have to fight against constantly, struggle against this unwise trinity of bad thinking that will only lead us to fall off the tightrope of wisdom.